Hey everyone, Arsenal Fan Circle. It's not Thursday. It is the Wednesday night forum. And that's because of a little thing over here called Thanksgiving. So I thought we'll introduce the regular faces here, Tony and Gary.
My family came over on the Mayflower. For anybody that cares,
I could just see you dressed up in those gown in that garb, you know. So
big old bow.
hey, it's the season of Thanksgiving. So listen, I'm thankful for
Thought it was
first
Davy
first and
Crockett Day,
foremost
not a
for my
parade, not a
family.
pilgrim.
Go ahead. What are you thankful for, Tony?
What am I thankful for?
Yeah,
Uh, my health, I guess. Since
there you
it's
go. And you're sounding a little bit better, Tony, than last podcast.
and I'm closer to 80%. I wasn't 75% for one of them. Other one 66. So I went down a little bit. And back up.
Yeah, he had a match. It was a match day decision, and he just about passed the test, Gary.
Yep. Welcome back. Welcome up to your getting your health ready and getting better. Tony. Hello, Ray. Hello to the everybody in the
To
chat.
the
Let's see.
crew.
We got a lot of people in there. I'm gonna say hi to BX Gunner was here. I don't know if he's still here. Urban Ghost. Stefan has joined us. Riddy, welcome. And I think I'll hopefully have some more join us as well. So yeah, like you said, this is the night before Thanksgiving for us over here where we give our thanks and thank for the family
That's
and
not what you
friends.
do on Thanksgiving. Dallas Cowboys play every Thanksgiving. Gary's
Yeah,
watching them.
but you get to hang out with the family too,
Yeah,
right? So you
yeah.
eat and drink and you watch football, basically.
And you get a couple of days off, which is not always something you get in
Uh,
this country.
you get one day off, and if you're lucky, you get two.
Yeah,
So
I'm lucky. I got the two. I got the
uh,
two. We're gonna have a little bit of fun later on tonight. 10 players will have the opportunity to go up against each other in a quiz, multiple choice, color coded quiz. Can't be easier than that, and it's going to be a little bit of fun. So, in the next 80 minutes, while we're talking about Arsenal and fixing Arsenal and everything that they do, find your way through downloading the Kahoot app for an interactive quiz. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to sign your life away. You don't have to use a credit card. Answer a couple of quick, simple questions, revealing your age and things like that. And there's a color coded console where I will be providing the pin. I think it's a 6-digit pin. You put it in, and then you will be in the game. And there will be 10 of you lucky people in there. Not going to win anything, but bragging rights. Okay, who wants to be the first winner of the Arsenal Fan Circle channel Kahoot challenge? Let's have it. Let's have fun with it. So
Do you have a way to
yeah,
screw me out like you did on Salhurst Park, Ray?
it'll be the computer. You can't blame me then. And there might be a flavor of Crystal Palace or Selhurst Park in there. But hey, the title of this podcast tonight, Gary, is we need to be flat track bullies and we need to score goals.
need to be what?
Flat
Flat
track
track
bullies.
bullies.
What is that?
Explain it to him, Tony.
Why do I need to explain it to you? You came up with it.
We if he asks you a question, answer the damn question.
Drive down the
So
middle, be bullies, score lots of goals, Gary.
Oh crap!
basically, a flat track bully, Gary, is a sporting term. I think it emanated out of cricket, so you should really know. You should know this, Gary. Right?
Mm-mm-mm.
um,
All that time Gary
to
spent
be
in
to
India
be good
staying
enough
off.
to beat inferior or equal opposition, but not able to beat superior teams.
Yes. Yep. That's definitely where we are, and we talk about a rebuild. This is what a rebuild looks like, and it's pretty. I mean, it sounds good until you're actually in the middle of it, and I would say we're in the middle of it, but we're probably still. Seems to me like we're still at the beginning of it, or we've started over again. This year we went young. Last year we went old, and soon we'll have to go experienced. You know, and young enough to play. So we'll see. But yeah, no, I don't know if anybody saw any of my tweets today, but I guess I could be considered on that Arteta out train with some of my comments, but we are a ways away from where we want to be, and it's going to take us some time to get there. And it's partly because of the players, partly because of Arteta, partly because of the owner, partly because of everything going on with Arsenal. So yeah, we need to do a lot of things, like you said. If we right now we just need to win the games we're supposed to win, and like you said, if we can go through that, get a goal in somehow. I'll take. Right now we just need one goal, but in reality we should be getting multiple in those matches where we're supposed
Yeah.
to dominate and
Yeah.
have full control of the match and be able to play our style. Like Newcastle should be a game we come in, whatever he asked them to do, they should be able to do it. This team, Newcastle, is nowhere close to Liverpool on the levels. So, yeah, I expect to see us
Yeah, we're going
handle them.
to be flat track bullies. You obviously not going to be able to beat Liverpool or City or Chelsea, but these are the games that you have to be the bullies on the school ground. Tony, Urban Ghost said I was going to go to bed, but this quiz intrigues me. So hopefully you can get it up and running through your laptop. Greetings, gentlemen. So anything with a touchpad, maybe PC supporting the mobile app will help as well. Tony, are you the quiz master? He looks like a quiz master.
Depends on the day, because Ray kind of tends to screw me over.
Stefan feels like the urban ghost at the moment. LOL. Hate these dark nights, indeed. Ray screwed me over on quiz results, asking about Selhurst Park. Not winning anything sounds like the Spuds. Beats lesser teams. So Urban Ghost there. He got it. He got it, Gary. He knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Ray.
I always say that we play to our competition, and we struggle against the weak teams, and we used to anyways come out and play the top teams pretty tough. And we're not doing that now, but we definitely are playing down to our competition. Um, and
Average then.
that's pretty
Yes.
much everybody who's considered, I would say 4th through 20th in the league. So we have some of our better. We have, if you looked at the games we won, we haven't really we've blown out some of the teams that are closer to us, but the ones we should be handling, we played right down to their level.
Mm-hmm.
And to squeak out a 1-goal win, or we've drawn.
Arsenal are flat track bullies, is so you stand up to them, they cave in. So I saw the yellow ribbons there. They had a title of a podcast, Gary, similar type of thing. Be the best of the rest. You can't mix it with the top three, then be in the mix with the rest. And where would you expect us to progress to? Where do you feel that we should be realistically at the end of this season, Gary?
Well, we're beating everybody, right? I mean, everybody.
Everybody below Tottenham, sort of.
Well, no, I mean we've all the team right now, the top 3 teams. Nope, right? I think Brentford was a blip, right? I think we're all in agreement there that Brentford was a blip, right? At least for now, seeing how they are lower than us on the table, right? But I think we've pretty much won all the. We've been able to compete in all the other matches.
Yeah.
And we haven't won them, but we've definitely been able to compete. So right now we are, I guess, a 4 through 6 team in terms of where our level. We haven't played West Ham, so we don't know how that stands right now. But pretty much everybody else we should be able to compete with, right? We'll find out in 2 weeks, I guess, when we play United, where we stand, if we're still, considered a top. I guess I would say a top 5, meaning 4, 5, or 6 level
yeah, in
team.
about 8 days actually. That United game is 8 days.
Yeah,
from now.
so we'll know. We're hoping to get wins in both, but they're going to be tough. At least the second one. Is that beeping in my ears or?
It's everybody's ears. I don't know where it's coming from. It's gone now.
It's gone. I still hear it on my end.
Stefan said almost 2 a.m. here in the morning. Might drop off.
The symbols try to hack you and redact it, Gary.
Oh,
BX Gunner says Max going to licking his lips at the thought of running an Arsenal.
yeah. Well, we know what I would. They're 20th in the league. They're relegation. I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, we are losing it. I am sorry. I don't know if it's just me or
It's a lot more dull now.
Okay.
I thought it was your dinner was ready or something in the
I
microwave.
can barely hear it in and out.
No, it's pretty loud on my end, so I don't know if it's some other.
Let me mute you and see. Yeah, it's Gary. It's you, Gary.
It's back. Now it's louder. Gary, you made it worse. What'd you do?
He placated the dog. The canine is happy. The canine's eating well and is happy now, but there's some other issue going on there. We can't hear it now. Oh, well, you've muted yourself. Okay. Tony, I'll carry on while Gary's trying to fix up the situation. Top three, we've lost, obviously, against Chelsea, Manchester City, and Liverpool to a combined aggregate score of, I think, 11. 11 goals against and no goals for.
Bad, Ray.
The 8 games we have got decent results that Gary was talking about. 6 wins and 2 draws. We scored 13 goals and only conceded 4. Still across 8 games, only 13 goals. And a lot of that is due to 5 clean sheets from Ramsdale.
Yep, not near enough goals there.
Still there. Just felt shitty, Samuel. Thank you for asking. It's the weather that's doing his head in. I'm not looking forward to facing into the weather as well. Thanks, Stefan. We'll check that out. Especially sympathy for the devil. It's fine now because Gary has muted himself. We have isolated the noise to Gary, and he's going to exit and come back in. So, Tony. Liverpool away from home. Were you happy that the team set up the way they did to go at Liverpool and not try to contain, but try to play football?
That's the complete opposite of what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see us play the counter-attacking, giving them the possession. Wanted to see us driving forward. We didn't see much of that. We only had 5 shots, not near enough when they had 19. Just, I don't like it when we try to play that style. To me, it's a defensive style. And once we break, the dam just opens up there.
Gary's being infiltrated by Xhaka, and that's the kind of sound you would think would emanate from Xhaka if he was a cyborg or a Terminator or something like that. And Xhaka just looks like the type.
Yeah, he just have like a dog whistle with different frequencies.
Looking at Newcastle now, we're going to dive into Newcastle. What would you like to see the team do? What would you like to see Arteta do against Newcastle?
Rest some of the players, go with a lesser team, get all the guys on the same page, play some attacking football, get the goals going for once. Even try some from midfield, maybe. Get some midfielders involved.
Would you stick with the 4-4-1-1?
I think we've been lucky with it, to be honest. I don't like seeing Lacazette back there. I'd rather see him as a striker. As much as I don't like the 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, I'd probably go with that instead.
So I'm putting something up here that maybe you might like. You said 4-2-3-1. I agree with you, and that's what I'm putting up here as well. The issue is with Lacazette or Aubameyang. You know it's going to be Aubameyang right up front.
Yeah, that's the problem because you need Lacazette linking up with all the players. You really don't want him as a 10. You want him up there where he can strike. He can drift back some, but not constantly be at 10 like he's been. False striker, whatever you want to call him.
Okay, so versus Newcastle, I'd like to see this a 4-2-3-1 Ramsdale. Maybe not Tavares now. Maybe I might change that back to Tierney. The question is, should we go back to Tierney for the Newcastle game, get him ready for Man United? Tony,
Nah, I'd rest him.
Kieran Tierney.
Yep.
You'd rest him. I'm gonna switch this from Tavares and change it to Tierney.
Fraser, disagree with me.
Yeah, I was all for Tavares against Liverpool, and I don't think he had a bad game. Looking back at that, he's getting a bad rap, Tony. I actually think Ben White sells himself easily for the Jota goal. While everyone thinks it is Tavares, obviously Tavares giving the ball away, and it looks terrible. But Ben White makes it so easy for Jota to get through to Ramsdale and sidesteps Ramsdale for the goal.
Yep. Just too easy for him to get up there. Should have had better defense.
Talking about Crystal Palace, Ben White was at fault for, I think, the Benteke goal as well. Maybe not the Benteke goal, it was the Hudson Edward goal. He backed off. £50 million player, we maybe expect a little bit better from Ben White diving in.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many fans are giving him a clear ride, saying he's been playing good. I think he's been hot and cold. I don't think he ever has looked totally in form. He's up and down.
Into situations where he did play very well with Gabriel first half, but in that situation in the second half where we lost composure, we lost control of the game. 5 minutes into the second half, Aubameyang was a culprit as well for losing the ball. We were very, very sloppy. Tavares, I think, was one of those players we were too easy to cast off as Arsenal fans and say, look, he's too raw. He gave the ball away. I think he tried, Tony, and I just think that it was a loose pass. But Partey's out of position. Lokonga's out of position.
If you listen to the fans of the previous 3 or 4 games, they'd say he's one of the best players playing. Keep on playing him. Then he makes one error, and now he's an asshole for one error. Just funny how hot and cold our fans are.
Tony, that would be ideal.
Arthur tried to say if Zaka played after we went 10 undefeated, we would have won and all that nonsense. Forgot the draw.
Stefan said we were talking about Mick Jagger, I guess. Mick Jagger's energy last night. The guy's 76, I think. He's still amazing. He's still doing it. Yeah. Would you start Pepe? He might just slow things down in the game where we need fast transition.
I'd start Pepe and Odegaard.
Yeah. We're in agreement, Tony. So, the back five will probably pick itself if you're putting Tierney in there or Tavares. Partey. Who would you go with in midfield alongside Partey?
Why do we always have to have somebody alongside him?
Oh, okay. You wouldn't do it, but I would pick Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, I'd go with Niles based on form as much as I like Sambi. I think Sambi is more of a 6, but we won't play him there. We have him going too much forward next to Party.
I can feel Gary's frustration now. He's probably trying to reboot his computer. When people have problems with the computer, so did you turn it off and turn it on again?
I still think Resembled hacked him. That's where the loud was coming, and he was redacting it. Did some of the CIA work.
Yeah. So really, I would start Pepe. I want to see him get back into the season. Play Emile Smith-Rowe on the other side. Give Saka the rest. Play Odegaard in that number 10 role. And Tony, they do say that if Odegaard's going to play, that Aubameyang would be the best player to benefit from his, his vision.
Yeah, he can spot him, but the entire season he's been missing sitters. He's had plenty of opportunities to score goals. He's just not scoring him. That's why I want to be playing him. I'd be playing Lacazette instead. He's been the more informed guy. Gets along better with the younger players. But Arteta has blinders on and will pick Uba no matter what. So he's penciled in already.
BX Gunner wants Martinelli in there, causing all kinds of trouble and disruption opposite. So good to have you back, BX Gunner, dropping your mom back over kissing me. Haha, Stefan, he never ages, does he? So yeah, speak a little bit about Martinelli, Tony. You think I just don't see where we wanted, but Arteta's not going to play him. The only place he would play him would be on the left hand side, and I don't think he combines well with Aubameyang, so that would be Lacazette up front.
Yeah, we tried him as a striker this season. It didn't work. But I'll start where you started off. It's basically useless of us talking about it because he's not in Arteta's plans at all. Wouldn't surprise me if we sell him this winter or in the summer. I just don't see him fitting in. Maybe we loan him out. I don't know. But Arteta
Um,
just doesn't fancy him. And what's the bad part? We really don't know what Martinelli's there after his injury. He might not be that good anymore. We have no idea.
no idea, and we're not. And this is the problem with European games. He's not getting enough game time. December said, "What I did notice was everybody's head dropped after 2-0. The center of midfield and the center backs didn't appear to work well. Some of that was definitely on us. Assembled, we lost our heads. I think Tony, half the team tried to get right back into the game straight away, and half the team wanted to maybe settle things down. And we didn't have that cohesive structure, that cohesive person on the field to marshal 11 players all in one. I think
Yeah, we
we're kind of
definitely have
wanting
the
in those situations.
wrong captain. More wrong now that Lacazette's playing a deeper role, been playing the 10 role. He should be the captain. He can bark orders backwards or forwards or sideways and get things going the way they should be.
Yeah, we're gonna face these extreme situations again if we play the top three. Again, we're gonna face those situations. Now we played Liverpool away and City away. Okay, we're gonna get them at home, but who's to say we're gonna get any points against them at home? But in these games where we're stressed out, we're frazzled. The Liverpool do that to you. We didn't have any calmness or composure within our team, Tony, to be able to just
We
settle
did
things
for
down for
we
10
did
minutes.
for about 33 minutes and it went out the door.
Yeah, yeah. And I felt like we contained. Another thing that occurred to me, and you're probably going to really want to seize on this. Another thing that occurred to me, and I know Decemble's going to want to seize on this, is that if Guendouzi loses his head on the field away to Brighton and he gets reprimanded or disciplined for it, Arteta has done the same thing at Liverpool last Saturday. He lost his head a little bit.
Yeah, but it's okay for him because he's the Lego-haired master.
He's the leader. He's the leader.
I'm
December.
not sure he's not a Sith Lord. I'm thinking he's a Sith Lord. He just masters everybody, the board, the fans. Everybody keeps giving him a chance. He's just not good enough. He's got his brain washed.
What a shout out,
Open the
James
gate,
here.
Ray. Open the gate.
Open the gate.
Let us
It's
pass.
great to
Let
see
us
James
pass,
here.
Ray.
James really pissed off, and look, he's a Spurs fan, but love you guys so much, and I'm really interested with everything you say. Hope you're well and safe. I hope you're okay, James. I don't know why you're pissed off. Is it something to do with football, or is it other things that are related to that? But listen, we have something going on here.
Probably their manager go around there having.
We're gonna do a little bit of a quiz a little bit later. Download the Kahoot app, James, if you want to be in a quiz, compete with 9 other players. I will tell you, it is heavily Arsenal related, but it's a little bit of fun. Download the app. We'll be getting into it in about an hour's time. Um, Ready. I noticed his body language also, and he couldn't score. He couldn't hold up the ball or defend. Going to turn in, says Stefan. Thanks. Have a great show. Talk soon. Thanks for coming and supporting, Stefan. Slap the like button and have a good night's sleep. Ray, just remember he's filming. This is our time. Do you think that he did that for the cameras? Um, that would be probably even worse. Cheers, Stefan. Take care. James is drunk. Pissed is an English expression for pissed. Got it. Well, you can say you're pissed as well in terms of that you're mad as well. So that's where I took it later, Stefan. So I was gonna talk to Gary about this. So I'll talk to Gary when he comes back. But
If it comes back.
if he comes back, it's been a while. Um, maybe he's stuck outside. Maybe he's locked. I better check on him. But West Ham, Tony. Last season, West Ham were flat track bullies. They only got 1 point in those top three clashes versus Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City. But they were consistent against all of the other teams. They beat the Tottenhams, they beat the Evertons, they were beaten by Manchester United. Maybe they got some points out of Manchester United. They beat Leicester. This is the kind of thing that Arsenal need to do this season.
That's what we need to do. It's what we did on our run of form because we weren't playing that tough of teams. I think we were lucky to get some of the results we got. The AIR kind of went our way, and I don't think we should have got any points in the Crystal Palace game. I thought they totally dominated us. They have a much better manager, which hopefully we get to bring up some later before our quiz.
I think Vieira's in our future for sure, but we have to roll with who we have.
But is he though, Ray?
Yeah, why wouldn't he be the future?
2 job openings within 18 months. Neither time he was interviewed for a job. Maybe that's why.
I think he might have been looked at. I don't know. We'll see.
He said he wasn't. I believe him.
Well, he's continuing to gain experience, Tony. Gathering up experience in the Premier League with Crystal Palace. Doing a good job, I might add, as well. And, really helped in the atmosphere with Crystal Palace beating Tottenham before we took on Norwich City at home.
I kind of think by the end of the season, we have Vieira's coaching at a different team.
Gary's Peloton was making that buzzing sounds.
As Gary appears. Perfect timing. Did you say that, Ray?
Did you restart your computer, Gary?
No,
Did you do all the things that you need to do?
Actually, it's the thing that it was my battery backup. So a while, and I guess it's done. So it starts beeping when it's done. It's like a fire alarm. When a fire alarm stops working, or when the battery's when it's done, it just starts beeping forever.
That's what I thought. I thought Tony's fire alarm battery needed changing.
No, it was it's the surge protector battery backup, which means the battery's done. So I have to get another one. So I've had this one for years. So
James said, "You guys are absolute legends." Thanks, James. And I thought I'd pop in to say you guys made my year so much better. And every night I couldn't sleep for reasons. I enjoyed speaking to you guys. James, I still remember we were having a little chuckle about West Ham Tottenham last year in the 3-3. I'm sure you remember that one, James. But apart from that, I think we have not pissed you off at all other than that point. And we've been nothing but good for you since. So hopefully we can continue to do that. BX Gunner, we need to get all those points that we're passing up in the past. We seem to have that fixed. Just need to add goals. So, Gary, I was talking to Tony while you were out about West Ham last season, and ever since we talked to Charlie last year, we sort of switched places. Arsenal became what, or West Ham became what Arsenal used to be, and we became what West Ham used to be. We want to get that back. Last season, West Ham were flat track bullies. They didn't get great results against Liverpool, Chelsea, or Manchester City. They got a draw against City. That was all they got. But we need to take a page out of their book. They were very consistent with every other team in the league.
Yeah, you're right there about consistency, and I don't think we're there yet. So that's going to be the problem. You might have been on a 10 game streak where we didn't lose, but I wouldn't say we're consistent enough to continue to do that. A Swiss file, please. Oh, come on, Riddy, be nice to me. Be
Swiss
nice to
Watcher,
me.
okay, I just got that.
I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet today
He's
saying,
ready. He's ready to go.
yeah, actually, it doesn't really. You know, it actually doesn't say that. It actually says, uh, it says he's out there doing things, right? He's all the exercising and stuff like that. But he's still like 6 weeks away. So when
He's
they
got
talk
two
about
voodoo.
they talk about
Gary's
January coming back,
totally
yeah.
always on call.
Well,
Gary.
no, you know what? He didn't. No, he had a couple. He had more than one injury though.
That's why he has two voodoo gurus.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
Two witch
promising, but maybe
doctors, Gary.
that's to loosen us up, before they actually do bring him in. But yeah, it doesn't sound like he'll be ready until January. And you know what? No matter when he comes back, he's going to be out. He's going to be out of. He's been out of football for a while.
Yeah,
It just it's just not. He won't be ready.
Okay, so we were talking a little bit about last Saturday.
Arteta will still
Liverpool.
put him in, Gary,
A
before
little
he's
bit
ready.
about last.
The what? What did you say, Tony? Sorry.
I said he'll still put him in before he's ready.
Yeah, well, hopefully, well, he doesn't learn. He puts Partey in, and Partey's not ready. So yeah, I guess so. Right. But and you know what, that could be his downfall, right? People are saying,
what Granit Xhaka said? He said, "I'm going to be ready in 2 years to go back to Mönchengladbach."
well, I see that, and so when you got players already looking at their exit strategy, you know what? Why don't you just help them along? That just, I mean that's to show you where the club is. Players are out there talking about when they're gone. And they just extended the contract, so you basically just, just
trigger the clause in his contract to extend him, and
yeah. And now he's talking about leaving. Most players would probably push that to the side. Yeah, right now I'm concentrating on actually getting back in the league is really what he should be talking about, right? But he's talking
playing
about
for Arsenal, scoring goals for Arsenal.
Okay, well, now you just
I'm not sure when he ever sounds like a captain. I don't see.
No, he has sounded like a captain. He has sounded like a captain the last time I saw him on video, and that was I've said it multiple times. Maybe interviews, these types of interviews, and wouldn't characterize them as the ones I'm talking about. But when he's talking about Arsenal, he sounds like a captain.
Real? It's a deep fake, Gary. It's a deep fake.
Deep fake, whatever that is.
I don't know what that means, but
sounds like
it's when you take a video and you make it say what you want it to say, but it looks real. Deep fake.
Okay. Well, you know what? They should do that for Aubameyang because he needs that too. Then so.
All right. So anyone here, download that Kahoot app. We'll be having an interactive quiz shortly.
Yeah.
Might just be Tony versus Gary, or maybe Riddy and the assembled are in there. Maybe a few people are ready to go. The assembled said Arteta's outburst made no sense. Football is a physical game. Teach the players to pass, and physical contact becomes a thing of the past. He does seem to say one thing and do another. So my point, Gary, was, Arteta's preaching discipline to Guendouzi and then banishes him, but then maybe he lost discipline on the sideline himself.
I mean, he has to know his team, how they're going to react to him. He has to know that. He knows that they are. We always talk about they're on margins, right? They were on thin ice most of the time. Something bad happens, basically you're in trouble. He's seen that too many times already, right?
Under duress.
Yeah, and in this type of game where you actually have them where you want, the only people you should be firing up is your team. You shouldn't be firing up the other coach and the fans. I mean, there is no. And once again, he's learned. He's played under Wenger. He was a captain under Wenger. He's coached under, Pep.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he saw that type of behavior in this type of scenario that was going on from any of those managers. I don't believe. So, you think when you think of Wenger and you think of Pep, do you think you would see that behavior from them in this type of a game?
No. He lost control, and But I think also Klopp was very, very clever. It's experience again, experience. Really, he wasn't lured into that. I believe he was lured into that. The assembled. And he
Yeah, no,
kind of
Klopp
did.
Klopp needed to get his team to wake up.
Yep, and he
He
did
needed
it.
his team to wake up. So he wasn't any kind of, and that's what good managers do, man. They take advantage of whatever situation's in front of them. His team looked like we weren't necessarily handling them, but we were frustrating them, and they weren't able to they weren't able to do what they wanted. Right? 0-0, 30 plus minutes into the match, they still don't feel like they're going to make the breakthrough at that point. And you, as the opponent on the road, that's the best thing you want, right? You want the home crowd and the home team to feel like, you know what, we're not going to be able to break through.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Reddy said, Ray, how can you compare that to Guendouzi incident? Well, it's a loss of discipline. I think you can hold your manager to account as well in terms of discipline.
Should
He's
be
got
a
a
higher
role.
account.
He's got a role to play,
Should
Reddy,
be
on the
higher
sideline.
standards, Ray.
Yes, Wenger did have outbursts with Fergie and Mourinho as well. Uh, they weren't
no,
really
no, in that type of situation where it's where you are the underdog, where you are lucky to have not given up a goal yet in the first 30-35 minutes, in a match where the crowd is quiet, they have nothing to say because you're actually doing exactly
the
what you
job.
want. So in
Yeah,
that type of situation, I don't believe they would have pressed the button and said, you know what, now's the time to go in on the other manager.
Klopp
And they
never
wouldn't have
asked.
done that if they know their team wasn't going to be able to handle it. Right? We don't have the leadership that's going to look at that situation and go, look at our manager over there, giving it to the other manager. There's something going on here. We need to back him up. Nobody did that, and this happens too many times, right? We look
What
at
do
the
you
who's our leader? Who's the leader looking at that going,
yeah.
this is ours to get something out of this now.
Gary, as a manager, you're going to a hostile away venue. What are you going to tell your team in the first 20 minutes? Keep it calm, keep it quiet, quieten the crowd down. Don't give them anything to get excited about. Don't give them a goal. Don't give them anything where the crowd is going to get into the game. And this happened, Klopp never
Yeah.
asked him to object to a tackle, but he sure took the opportunity assembled when it presented him. Klopp seized on that opportunity to get his team moving, who were in kind of a slumber up to 30 minutes. Arteta was more angry on Mane, who should have been booked by
And
them.
that's on the officials at that point. So you go after. I mean, I'd rather him take the yellow card going after the fourth official at that point, because then at least, why are you giving a yellow card? Because these guys screaming at me for a foul that wasn't penalized, right? That's that's what you want the referees to be thinking about, right? Because you do all of that to make sure you get the next call, right? That's what you're doing it for. It happens all the time. Happens to us all the time. Right. He
Klopp pissed
doesn't.
off the
He's
Chihuahua.
screaming at the other coach who's not going to give us a yellow because it's not his job. But you know,
Brady is going for it on Saturday post game. um, Tony, isn't that the kind of player that Arsenal is? We're going to be looking at forwards soon. We're going to be looking at strikers. Isn't that the kind of player that we would love to have on our team? A Mane who puts himself about, is important to the team and has like a physical edge to his game as well.
It'd be nice to have that type of striker. Like I said 2 years ago, we should have never increased Aubameyang's contract, so let him go bye bye. Now we're stuck with two aging strikers and two young strikers that aren't there where they need to be.
Big gap between them, almost a decade between them in age. Urban Ghost watched the Wenger movie earlier. Good film, but needed more talk of tactics. Not blown away as I thought it'd be. Not as blown away as I thought it'd be. Brownie is the resident Arsenal closet fan here. So Brownie, download
yeah.
that Kahoot app, and we'll have a quiz for you later if you want to join as well. So let me put that up for Brownie. The other thing is, Gary, we want to get into previewing the Newcastle game a little bit. There's the Kahoot app. Uh, Download that for an interactive quiz with 9 other players. Hopefully, we get 9 other players. Um, and we'll see what happens in about maybe half an hour from now. Gary, the Tony and I were talking while you were out about the lineup we want to see. We
It'd
both
be strange
arrived.
if you're just talking to yourself, Ray.
I was talking to Tony, the man in my head.
Why are you talking to him?
He was all I had to talk to.
I'm sorry.
Newcastle 4-2-3-1. We differ a little bit on Tierney or Tavares, but basically we would like to rest Saka and bring
Or
Odegaard in.
CSR too and play Odegaard.
I'm looking at that.
Yeah, I wanted to bring Odegaard in. So who was I going to do instead of that?
CSR.
ESR instead of Tony. Okay.
It's the only way you bring him in based on what you have there, right?
Yeah.
It's the only way you're gonna bring in Erdegaard. Well, no, go back. Who is that again? I mean, what was that lineup? Let's look at it again real quick.
Yeah.
Because all right, Pepe. Oh. Yes, wait, we're missing. Weren't you missing someone?
Let me just get to the. We'll get that.
Yeah, you're missing somebody on there. You only have.
Samuel said, "So by your logic, you're suggesting that Klopp asked Mane to allegedly foul his opponent just so that Arteta objects and get the players and crowd up." No, it doesn't happen that way. Klopp took advantage of the situation. He assembled. Mane was putting himself about because he was frustrated by Tommy, who was marking him out of the game up until this point. So Klopp took advantage of the situation he assembled. Okay, so let's see what I got here. Gary, Ramsdale, Tierney, Gabriel, White, Tomiyasu, Partey, Sambi. Okay, so I've got to go. I need an extra player, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I was looking at that, trying to figure
I
out.
got 10 players. I got 10 players.
Yeah,
so
you need I mean, if you want to bring Erdegaard in there, you could.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got a free substitute. There we go.
Ray, you're supposed to play with 11, not 10.
Yeah, he's.
That's like if we have Zach in the
That's
squad.
a bad omen. That could be a bad omen for Saturday. I'm gonna kick.
Well, no, you look at that lineup, right,
nice
and
off.
you're like, okay, you've got Erdegaard and Milsruf-Rowe. At least Milsruf-Rowe looks like he's willing to score and get in positions to score. Aubameyang.
We persist with Aubameyang. He gets in every lineup, Gary.
Yeah, and so with that,
Should
you know,
be
it's all.
Lacazette, but it won't be.
Yeah, I mean, it really should, it should be somebody else instead of Aubameyang. Lacazette and Aubameyang aren't switching position, aren't they're not playing the same position. So,
Ray, I'd play Martinelli instead of ESR since he'll be on the left.
Martinelli should play instead of Aubameyang.
Yeah, but he won't because.
Well, no, if you're gonna make a Milsruf-Rowe is one of your players informed for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to put him on. Why do you put him on this? Why are you resting him?
Because he's injury prone and young, and he's been playing every game, playing for England, been traveling around. They need rest, Gary.
We also need 3 points, and I think
Saka needs rest.
I think if you take too many players out of the lineup, you're going to reduce the quality in the team.
I looked at the Liverpool lineup today. Did you see much difference from what?
Yes, I did. Yeah. There was quite a few changes, right, Gary?
No, but I mean, you still got Mane in there. I saw Mane playing. I saw, a lot of the players that pretty much punished us in the match. I mean, I did see Thiago was in there. I don't think he started when we played them. So, yeah.
Sorry, Ray. I believe you said lured, but you correct yourself by saying took advantage of. I totally agree with that.
Yep. Yeah. I think here's the other part to all of this. What are you sitting Tavares for?
Because he was maybe Tierney was the right player to play against Liverpool.
Yeah, but why are you sitting him against Newcastle?
to give him a rest, to take him out of the limelight
So
a
he
little
doesn't
bit.
play against United.
Perhaps, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, like I said, I've always said for me, Tierney's the number one left back. So
Mhm.
if he's healthy and he can play, then he plays. So the back four pretty much is set. It's either going to be Tavage or Tierney. So that one's set. The middle two definitely Partey. Whoever he plays with, all depends. I think uh, Tomias Sambi. Is that right? Yeah, Sambi. Is that who you had in there with him? Yeah,
Yeah.
Sambi.
All right,
He,
to
he
Maple lads. I
he
think
needs
we're
more
very, very
game.
even.
He
To
needs more games. So we are going to start. I think we pick up some midweek games soon. So we're going to probably
Manchester
need to.
United next Thursday.
Yeah.
Gary, Erdegaard almost forces you to change formation from 4-4-1-1 to 4-2-3-1, right? If you want to get him in the lineup.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, why couldn't he play Lacazette's position in a 1-1 up top?
He could. I just don't think we would have enough stability in the game. Or maybe he can't play
Well,
that
I
way.
mean, isn't that what he's supposed to be doing when he comes into the game? I mean, what is he supposed to do? I mean,
I mean,
what is he
you've got
supposed to
he's
bring to the
supposed to
game?
probably score goals, and he won't score goals if he's supporting. Then the onus is completely on Aubameyang to score the goals, right?
Erdegaard is not. He's not. Is he a goal scorer?
No,
So that's what I'm saying. Like neither is Lacazette. So why can't he replace Lacazette?
Lacazette will get you more goals than Erdegaard.
I know, but he's not. That's not his role. When he plays in that 1-1 up top, he doesn't. I mean, are they looking for him to score?
Do you believe a 4-4-1-1 formation with Erdegaard behind Aubameyang is likely to get you more goals than a 4-2-3-1?
No, I'm just saying. I don't. If you're going to stick to your formations, and Lacazette's coming in, and he's not really tasked with scoring goals. He's tasked with helping out Aubameyang and getting the balls out to the wings, right? That's the way it's playing out. Whether that's what they want to do, I don't know. But Lacazette's not doing it either. So it's like, you know, we can go to the 3-1 up, 3-1 up top works as well. I what is our best attacking formation?
This is something we're going to struggle with for the rest of the season, I believe.
Yeah,
We have players, but we're not able to get a lot out of them.
yeah,
Looking at the scoring charts, Aubameyang's on 4 goals for the league in the league season so far. So is Emil Smith Rowe, and Aubameyang should be double what Emil Smith Rowe is on right now.
yeah,
Everyone else has 1 goal between them.
yep,
Saka, Lacazette, Erdegaard, Partey, and Gabriel. So we have scored a grand total of 13 goals, as you know.
yep.
And
Well, I saw. Sorry, but I saw that Cardiff lost, so Brownie's feeling a little sad today. Um, yeah,
very disappointed, but we dust ourselves down.
yeah,
That's stiff upper lip and all that, Brownie.
yep, yep.
Good stuff. Sorry that Cardiff lost tonight. I don't know where they are they knocking on the door again? Are they in a good position? Um, yeah, Gary, it's criminal. Arsenal only 2 players have more than 1 goal in our whole team.
Yep. Oh,
And we are
and
12.
then, and once again, who is tasked with getting our attack going in this squad, in this team? Like, what manager? What is it? The manager? Is it some of his assistants? Who's tasked with that? Because they're failing. They're failing. Like, whose job is it? I know you've got your manager and all, but
It's got to be the manager's
it's
job.
got to be one of
It's
those
Arteta's
assistants. Got to
job.
help with that, though, right?
Yeah.
What are they? If not, then what was all the praise for Arteta? If it's not, if we don't look at assistants and go, you know what, they bring something to this team,
Well, the
right?
praise the praise for Arteta is the WWW is the DDs and the WWW in the middle of that.
No,
Right.
I mean, like the only reason why he has a job supposedly is for the work that he did with a lot of the attacking players at City. When he comes to Arsenal, and we can't get anything out of our attacking players that he did so well, and that's one of the highlights of his CV. Right?
Yeah.
Supposedly that's why he got this job, right? For the work that he did at City, the work that he did with the young players, the work that he did with the attacking players. Yeah, we've got young attacking players here, and they're not performing,
Yeah.
and they're good young players, right?
Yeah. 12 games, 13 goals.
Yeah, that's not how it works. A goal a
It's not.
game isn't going to get you any. Isn't
And
going
you
to
know
get
what?
you.
The majority of the goals we've conceded have been away to Manchester City, away to Liverpool, and at home
Well,
to
no, you've given up what 15 goals, is it, or something like
17.
that?
We
And
got
eight of
minus
eight
four.
of them eight of them into three teams. So
Yeah, 9, 5-0, 4-0,
eight,
and 2-0. So
uh,
11 of those 17. 11 of those 17 uh, we conceded 6 goals to Brentford and the rest of the other
no,
teams.
I mean 10 of those. Sorry, 10 of those goals are to the top three teams in the league.
Yeah, 11.
How do you get 11?
City, we shipped 5 at City, we shipped 4 at Liverpool, and 2 against Chelsea.
Oh, I can't add, can I?
11. I got
Yeah,
it here in front of me though, so it's okay.
yeah. I can't add.
Trust me.
No,
You got
no.
to believe me when I move the numbers around. You know what
No,
I
no,
mean?
I don't. I don't. You proved yourself not worthy of getting that trust.
We're gonna come up to the. We're gonna go to the
Just kidding.
upsets, but maybe we won't because it's Wednesday. We don't have. You don't have to commit to upsets right now. Just let me
Mm-hmm.
know before, because it is Thanksgiving. We
Yeah,
shouldn't have to think about upsets, but I
yeah,
got one in my mind right
yeah,
now.
yeah. No, really, you're right about the rest. But you know what? It's not even physical rest. I believe
Travel.
it's all the mental. It's a mental stress that the game puts on at least the younger players.
Yeah.
Definitely Saka. I think he needs. I mean, when he's away from Arsenal, he plays well, and I think part of that is because he's away from Arsenal. Yes, there are better players, but I think he's away from
Well,
Arsenal.
also,
It's a lot.
um,
It's a lot more stress on him. There's a lot more. It's a lot more demanding playing for Arsenal right now because of where we are. If we hit a rough patch like we did to start the season,
yeah.
that puts a lot of pressure on the players, right?
Think of it this way. You're right, Gary. We ask a lot of our young players, and you go time and time again talk about Phil Foden. Yeah, and that's Manchester City. He's got a million players around him who are performing well, so he can rest. We've got to run Saka. We've got to run Emil Smith Rowe, and Ramsdale especially. Right, those 3 players have just been called up to England. So the emotional elation, the nervous energy you probably expend, being excited about your first call up to England, or Saka's becoming a regular now. But Emil Smith
Hmm.
Rowe, he's got to have that excitement about going to play for England and scoring his first goal. Ramsdale, same. Um, all of these things roll into the season, and here we
Yep.
are. It's late November. Yes, Rudy's saying we should be a little bit fresher, but I think the mental grind is pushing
Yeah.
down on some of these players, especially Saka. He was lost on Saturday,
Yep.
and Liverpool are going to make you look really bad at your worst time as well. The only defender of the current back lineup, Tierney, White, Tommy, can play in a three man back line.
I
Uh,
don't know about that because Gabriel played in the middle of a back three when we won, when we were winning, right? I mean, when we last
yeah,
in Arteta's first year managing, he had to play in a back three. So I don't necessarily and that's how I mean his first game with Arsenal, I believe, was a back three. So yeah, I'm not sure.
Tony has got to feed the people locked up in his basement. And I think Tony or you,
Neighbor
Gary.
brought me whiskey.
Dude,
I did not feed
you
the.
got you got that's
Gotta
that's the
keep the
jailhouse
futures
whiskey.
healthy.
You know where it comes out of, right?
What?
It comes out of the pot, man. It comes out of the pot.
Um, I've just realized you're talking about our attackers. Can you spot an attacker who's playing in the strongest position, Gary? Emil Smith Rowe, maybe, but it's flashes. You wouldn't. Liverpool make you look bad, like I said.
I mean, Emil Smith Rowe and Saka are playing in the best positions when they're out there. I mean, I always thought of him more of as it playing like more 10, but he's been fine where he's been playing. Right? Was that D Dubs?
D Dubs, he's back. What's up, man? 19 out of 20 in the league this season for big chances created and only 6 goals from open play. Arteta is failing badly there. This is something we need to rectify because if we want to mimic what West Ham did last season, and that's 6th place on 65 points, and we need to start scoring some more goals because guess what? They scored 62 goals and they conceded 47. We need to get heading towards that way. And we're going to look at the 8 games coming toward the end of the year as well. There are question marks on our long run here, and that'll be 20. So D Dubs, if you're around in a little bit, we are going to do a Kahoot quiz. So download the app and be there in about 30 minutes. We'll have some fun with it. Interactive quiz. Compete with 9 other players for a podium finish. If we can get nine others up here, that's great. Tony, wish we had neighbors like yours. Tony's neighbors look after him. Him for sure.
They pick me up at the hospital. They bring me whiskey. Don't want to say other things. Might get in trouble.
D Dubs, okay, more defensively with the defense, doing worse and we're in the attack. Gary, where do you think Aubameyang's best position is? He can do nothing.
His best position is probably in his Lamborghini
in
his Lamborghini going back home right now. The way things are going, I mean,
I was being nice. Gary's being even meaner.
Yeah.
I want to see him play better. I don't know what it's going to take because he's not. I don't believe he's doing what Arteta wants, and when he does get the opportunities, he's failing. I mean,
he can't do it, Gary. Simple fact.
He had a really nice pass, and had an opportunity to score, which you expect him to score in that kind of a match when the opportunities are going to be slim.
But look at the team he's scored against this year.
It doesn't matter. He has to score. We need him to score. I mean, if you're a manager, what are you saying to him? All right, banging his best position. Right,
do your job, right? And
I mean,
Tony, 4 goals all in 12 games. 4 goals for Aubameyang.
Well, is it 12? It's not 12 in the league because he hasn't
played in.
He didn't play in like the first 3, right, or the first one, or whatever it was.
First one,
just the first one. So it is just 11.
He was a substitute against Chelsea, but then he played all the rest of the 10 games.
Okay, so in 10 games he's got essentially 4 goals. 11 games he's got 4 goals.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. And it's not. I would say. Yes, we played some tough teams, but what about the teams we played that weren't so tough? Right? I mean, he basically took away 3 goals from the team all by himself. Right? Watford. So, I mean, if he's not scoring, he should be contributing to our getting goals in because we wouldn't even look at his numbers if we were getting the goals that we should. Aubameyang, yeah.
So, Gary, Tony, checkpoints in our season, okay? Believe it or not, we're on course. When you crunch numbers, we're on course here. We've done well over 12 games to get 20 points. I think we've been efficient with the goals that we've been able to score. We have been efficient in terms of getting the points we needed. We've won 6, drawn 2. After 12 games, we've got 20 points, right? Till the end of the year is going to be another 8 games, and we'll look at those 8 games very soon. But at the end of the year, it'll be 20 games. We need to be on 35 points. So we need to get 15 points from these next 8 games. We
need to be in 4th at the end of the year, right? That's all that matters.
I'm not talking about 4th. I'm talking about top 6.
I don't care about your points.
20 after 26 games, we do need to be on 45 points. So Another 6 games, we'll need to pick up another 10 points. And then the final 12 games, we'll have to pick up 21 points in the final 12 games. When you put it like that, it does sound doable. But I think we've been very efficient so far. And I think we've outperformed probably what was expected of us, Tony, up till now in these 12 games, 20 points from the 12 games, and
And we dropped 3
notwithstanding,
points for first game. We should have picked up 3. So I don't agree with you, Ray.
um, Tony, Arteta is not the guy for D Dubs. 2 years and they look stagnant offensively. This form usually doesn't get you even in Europe, certainly not top four, which a proper manager can achieve with this mob. Facts there. Um,
Fully agree with him.
it doesn't look good, Tony, but we are in position. We've got 20 points after 12 games, but it doesn't look good, and I don't think we can continue scoring at this rate and getting away with things.
Yeah, like I said last week and I guess last week since I was sick other weeks, but I guess I said it before, like 3 weeks ago, that we've been lucky on this run. VAR's helped us. We shouldn't have won Crystal Palace. We shouldn't be fifth, but we are. And like I said, at Liverpool, they weren't at full strength. We should have capitalized. Instead, came out, played counter-attacking football, which I didn't want to see. Gave them most of a possession. Only took 5 shots. We're not going to be the 15th place team shooting 5 shots, let alone a top 4 side.
Well, we're going to play 19th on Saturday, and here's the run of games, Tony. 8 games, starting with Newcastle. For us to remain on track, we gotta get 15 points from these 8 games, or better. I'd like to do better than that. I'd like to get close to 18 points myself. Um, let's pick the easier games, Gary. Newcastle, Norwich, Leeds, Southampton. Those
Are
are
you sure
games
Leeds is going to be
winning.
easy? You never know what they'll be each week. It might be a tough one, right?
Yeah,
Tougher than you think.
I think.
What does a busy beach week? Check it out.
Hey, Siri.
What was that?
Yeah.
It says
Um,
something about what a busy bee does.
I
What?
think that day's coming, Gary. We're going to lose to a team that we're expected to beat.
Are we going to be busy bees that day, Ray?
I mean, the thing is, we can't. So it's not even like it's a non-negotiable. We need to come out and play every match, right? Because we don't have the margins are too thin for where we want to be. So I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree
Mm-hmm.
with I mean, it will happen, yes, but if that's the case, then we need to be able to put ourselves in positions to win every match.
And we need to win a
If,
game that we're not expected
exactly.
to
So it can't go one way and not the other way.
win.
So we need to surprise a team that we shouldn't, play in a way to some of these teams that are right there with us. We need to, be able to take all 3 points, and then when we, we're gonna, not be perfect, but we kind of need to be. So you got to play the margins to your best ability. So we need, and the thing is, the only way we can not guarantee, but put ourselves in better positions is when we play a Newcastle, that we dominate that match.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then it doesn't really. We're just playing. we're just playing dice here. We just don't know what we're going to roll every time we come out there, and I can't. At some point,
Roll
Arteta
the
has to
dice.
know his team is going to play and has to get the best out of them, and that's. It doesn't matter now. I mean, it's 2 years. I mean, come on, it's 2 years. This is the job he took, right? He took the job, so he needs to do the work. So, at some point, his team needs to play and win these matches handily, because
All
that's
right.
the only way. That's the only way
Where
you're going to compete in other games, right?
where are
There's
we
no.
getting 15 points, Gary?
I mean, the easy ones: Newcastle's, Southampton, Norwich and
Norwich.
Wolves, right, and Leeds, right. Those are the
Mhm.
opportunities. Those are 6 good opportunities to get 15 points out of those matches.
Yeah, and it starts with a win on Saturday, and then we go to
Yeah.
Manchester United, and we just have Rich in the house now. So, and that won't be easy.
Well,
What did Manchester United look like now? Are have they been galvanized a little bit
they're
by?
no different than before for me, anyways. If Ronaldo, if you keep Ronaldo comfortable, let it, give him opportunities, he will punish you every time, right? And
Hmm.
we will do that. That's the problem. We will switch off. Um, I mean, other teams are handling them. We need to be able to do the same thing. Our defense has to be pretty strong. And we know if we played, once again, the same thing again. If we played a 30 minutes, that we played against Liverpool, like we do against United, we'll have an opportunity. That's the only way we'll have an opportunity. But the fact that
Southampton won't be easy.
it's not, huh?
Southampton won't be easy to assemble.
See,
Southampton always give us problems.
at some point, Southampton has to be a match we win, or else what are we talking about here? We can't
Yeah,
be talking about being top 6 unless you think we're not top 6. If we're not top 6, then Southampton will be a tough match.
yeah.
At some point,
We're not top
only
six, Gary.
well, no, I think a lot of people think we are a
I
top
think
6 team. We
I
are,
think
we are a top 6 team. Whether we play like one is a different story. You have a
We've
squad
been
that can
lucky,
do that.
Gary.
I think we can go through this 8 games and lose only one of these games.
Yep.
I don't know where it's going to be, but I think we can go through the schedule and lose just one game. And that'll be 5 defeats then after 20 games, Tony.
There's 3 tricky games in there, right?
Yeah, tricky, but doesn't mean you're going to lose all 3
4 if you include
games.
Everton. 4 tricky games.
Hmm. Southampton used to be our bogey team. We
Yeah.
we have
But
to go through the
yeah.
season losing only about 10 games. If we go 20 games into the season having lost 5, then we're on track. Southampton used to be our bogey team, although that's away, Everton away. Gary,
No, no. Like I said, I don't. Yeah. With the way we're talking, it's like we lost a lot of these matches, and we can't be in that
last
situation.
season, let's look at the reverse fixtures. Last season, we beat Newcastle at home. We beat Manchester United away. We lost to Everton, where Rob Holding was the captain. I gotta believe we're going to put a better performance in there. Southampton, we struggled. Gabriel was sent off, and Saka engineered an equalizer for us in the depths of how bad we were this time last year. We got a 1-1 draw. When that was West Ham at home, we were lucky to beat them. That's when Arsenal and West Ham changed. Uh, it's like we jumped into their body and they jumped into our body. Leeds away was the Pepe. Was it Pepe sending off? Pepe sending off. Yeah, Leeds away is 0-0. We should have lost that game. They hit the bar 4 times. Leeds.
Is it Leeds where Aubameyang almost scored for them,
No, I don't, maybe.
or was that the Everton match? One of those matches where we should have lost on a cross. Aubameyang, I think.
Maybe it was the Leeds game. They
Yeah.
they hit
I don't think they would have scored again. If I'm thinking correctly, I don't think Leeds would have scored against us. I think we almost scored an own goal.
so if
As
we
one of those opportunities for them. If
so if
if
we
I'm
do the
correct, I could be
same
wrong.
if we do the
Yeah.
same as we do last season, let's say for shits and giggles,
No, you know
Newcastle
what? How can you
For
3,
giggles
6,
and shit.
how can
3,
you say that
7,
our defense supposedly is better?
10, 11. We'll take a win at Norwich.
Yeah, no, our
14,
defense is supposed to be better, right? Especially
yeah,
against all of these teams here. The only team that really poses the biggest
So
threat
how
right
many
now,
points did
based,
we get last year, Ray?
14 points from these 8 games.
yeah,
So you want the same this year?
No, we can do better. Like Gary's saying, we have a better defense. We can do better than that. 14 points would be a little bit below what we need to do.
yeah.
Brady said the 3 away games are against northern sides, where we always struggle. The Assemble said, sometime styles make games. I remember when Liverpool were dominant, but for some odd reason, Brighton beat them even in cup games, and Brighton were in Division Two. It was just weird, and that's why where you can't say, well, we beat somebody and they got beaten by somebody, so we're so much better than that remote team. You know what I mean?
What Brighton drew against Liverpool being
Yeah.
down 2 goals,
Yeah.
we drew to them, and and as I said, if we played the same way we played against Brighton against Liverpool, we're not going to win. And we played basically the same way, right? It's a similar game in that sense. And this is the big difference: is Liverpool's a much
Yeah.
better side.
Um, Definitely. So, Gary, Newcastle prediction for Newcastle. We're going to get into that. We're going to get.
We should score at least 3 goals. So
yeah, I agree. 3-0, but it probably will be 2-0 against Newcastle. But we win the game. Tony?
1-0.
This is optimistic Tony, Gary. This is the optimistic
this week.
Yes, that's the thing. That just means we're not improving, and we have to be much better than that.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the next game. We're going to go through the Premier League really quickly, and then we're going to have some fun with the quiz and see how that goes. Tony, that's like that guy from AFTV. We're going to win 1-0, but Tony will tell everyone that wants to listen to him that he's optimistic.
I was very optimistic last week. I had us getting 14 out of 16 points.
You did. You had us getting 13 out of 15, and that's not.
And I had us beating Liverpool like 3-1.
Yeah. Okay, Liverpool at home to Southampton. Tony, they got the team that they wanted last Saturday, and now they're playing Southampton at home. They're on a bit of a run.
Yeah, a little bit.
Reddy's going to be at the Newcastle game, so enjoy the game, Reddy. I think you should see some goals, and we need to boost that goal difference. We'll probably still be negative goal difference after the game because we're -4 right now, but a lot of the league is have bad goal difference. So as long as we start improving, things can get better. Gary, Liverpool, Southampton. Easy win for Liverpool?
Yes. Yeah,
all right.
No.
I agree. They got the bit between their teeth. They're going to start moving now. I still think they're the third best team in the league, and they'll finish third. So I
think they'll finish higher, Ray.
You think they'll finish higher than City or Chelsea?
Probably City, not Chelsea.
So you think they'll finish second?
Yep.
Over City. Okay. Liverpool fans.
And I had City picked to win, so what the fuck do I know?
I asked them what represents a good season for Liverpool. Winning the league represents a good season. So they're going to take nothing less than winning. Norwich versus Wolves. I'm going to take that as my upset, Gary. I'm going to go for it now. Norwich at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wow.
And you don't have to commit to an upset on this podcast.
Ray's going for a moonshot.
Hold your fire.
Norwich against who?
Norwich against Wolves.
What's our standings, Ray?
19th versus 6th.
Where's our standings?
Up.
Does Tony want to see that? It's not gonna. You're not gonna
I'm in
like
second place.
You're not gonna like
Ray's in third place.
You're not gonna like the results, right?
You're second.
Yeah. Norwich again. Well, you know what? Norwich is coming in on a 2-game winning streak, right? They have
Well, they beat
there's Gary with the form table up again.
Dean Smith's there. Gary's
how else am I supposed to talk about this stuff if I don't look at how teams are coming in? Right? We came in winning, not losing in 10 tries, right? We expected us to not play the way we did, but we did. So
we screwed it up, Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know, but that would be a really good upset. But
The whiskey is getting
I don't know. I don't
whiskey
see
starting to take effect, Tony.
where is that match?
2-1 the Wolves. Norwich are at home.
Hmm. Could see Norwich getting points there for sure.
Okay. Tony, Norwich
Which
at home
one?
the Wolves.
Which game?
Norwich at home the Wolves. If I
Eh,
said that to him, he'd be shouting at me,
Wolves
Gary.
win.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah, yeah.
Wolves been too hot on form. Where have they been, Gary? What's their recent form?
Wolves have had a good streak. They've won a few games in a row, haven't they,
I'm
Gary?
asking Gary. He's got it open.
No, Wolves have won 3 of the last 5. So
Wolves. Like I
yeah.
said,
The Wolves.
they're on good form.
Tony?
I
Give me
just said
something.
Wolves.
Okay. Tony, keep going. Crystal Palace at home to Aston Villa.
I'm gonna keep on riding my bus there and take Crystal Palace.
Hmm.
Not your upset, though, right?
No.
You don't have to pick tonight. But, okay, Crystal Palace to beat Aston Villa. Gary, I'm not quite sure. I think Aston Villa, yeah, maybe a draw there.
I know.
Steven Gerrard versus Patrick Vieira.
True.
That's juicy.
Yeah, that sounds like a draw to me. Sounds like a draw to me. Little stalemate there.
Gary, Brighton at home to Leeds. 9th versus 17th.
Who's that could be an upset. I could see Leeds winning that one.
Yeah. I feel like Leeds fans are down on their own team this year. Mr. Tom's not especially.
Well, I think they've had. I mean, I think they're really
Hungry.
thin, right? So, and I think they've had injuries, so it's been a little tough on them. So
Are you tempted now, or are you going to be tempted later?
probably later when I look at this again. I really hadn't looked at it and thought about it.
Gary, you got some ground to make up. You're a little bit behind there.
Yeah,
15 points behind Sam.
Well, as long as I beat you, then I'll be all right.
It's unlike the Tottenham to your Arsenal.
Yeah, I just have to beat. Yeah, you just have to sit. As long as you're looking up at me on the table, then
Right
I'm
now,
happy.
you're living in my shade.
Yes, that's not. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants shade. Brighton versus Leeds. I think Leeds could do it, but I didn't pick it. So, yeah, I'd go for Leeds to beat Brighton.
I don't know. I don't know. Really, I don't know what chap you're talking about that supports Arsenal and Leeds.
Is that Mr. Tom? He hasn't found us yet.
I don't think he supports. Does he support? He supports Arsenal.
He's with Lolo. I think he goes on Lolo's. I think for some reason over on Lolo on the stoop, they've attracted a lot of Leeds fans. Ready, I'm trying to get the driver to take the scenic route so he turns up late and Ketia can get a game. Heaven help us. Tony?
I think
Brighton
Leeds will win. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick that as my upset yet or not.
Okay. Brentford versus Everton. Tony?
Everton.
Brentford started well, Gary, but they're sort of faded a little bit. Everton.
What's their form the last 5, Gary?
Oh, they've lost 4 of the last 5. They just drew their last match. So, and Everton is in a similar boat. They've lost 4 of their last 5 as well, with a loss in their last one. So their team's basically on form, consistent. They're in the same boat.
Ready,
one of them has to
Lolo
win,
does support Arsenal, and because somehow they've attracted so many Leeds supporters, he's a de facto Leeds. Is his second team.
Yeah, but he might have a jersey in his thing, but I don't think he's a Leeds supporter like that.
It's just a bit of banter. So, but for some reason he attracts the Leeds fans. So, and it's a good channel. Check it out. Brentford versus Everton. I'm going to go for Everton in that one. Did I get to you on that one, Tony? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Everton.
All right. Big match this weekend. City at home to West Ham. You know what? If we take care of business and West Ham get beaten by City, we could gain some ground. Tony, City, West Ham.
You'd figure City should win this.
Should win it, but West Ham are being a decent proposition. Give Liverpool some tough times, but still, I'm going to go with City, Gary.
Yeah, I'm going with City.
Yeah, I mean, City actually looked pretty good today. So yeah,
Yeah, they beat
Yeah.
PSG.
yeah, and PSG went up 1, so you would think, okay, they might be able to hold on to continue that control of the match, but they didn't. And yeah, I think City will win that. I think City has to win that, right? They Chelsea, I think, has an easier. Oh well, I can say Chelsea has an easier go of it, but you don't know which United's going to show up.
So hopefully, a few more viewers come in. We'll get this quiz going in a few minutes. It could be could be 3 players. It could be Tony. It could be Gary. You two are playing, right?
If
Yeah.
you send us for paying,
I will. Leicester versus Watford, Gary. Leicester struggling, 12th place. Get a few
Yeah.
wins.
It's crazy the teams that you're seeing kind of towards the bottom of this table. Not teams you thought would be
2
there.
wins, 2 draws, or 2 losses and a draw. Right?
I mean, it is 12 games into the season, but you would still feel like that there's some distance between the teams. But a win here and there could put you up the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the home team. Leicester's gonna win this one.
Leicester, yeah, I think Leicester beat Watford, Tony.
Leicester should.
And second from last, Burnley versus Tottenham, Gary. You don't have to even think about it.
I don't even want to. Go. I don't care.
Yeah.
I-
Conte's kind of got something going there.
Well, you know what, they have a good team. It's not, and Burnley's pretty. They're a tough team, but if you meet their level in terms of their level of play, then you'll be fine because you have the better quality players. So
love to see Burnley. I would love to see Burnley upset them, and Riddy's gone the same 2-1 Burnley.
yeah, that would be nice.
Sunday.
That'd be nice.
Really nice Sunday viewing just before we.
At some point, we're going to need to win the matches and not really worry about other people.
Yeah, first game. Here we go again. First game of the weekend. I like this. I like winning the first game out, Tony, and watching the rest of them slaughter each other. And we win, we're
It
probably
makes for a
fourth.
nice weekend.
What are
Don't
we,
have too
fourth
many of those
temporarily
nice
if we
peaceful
win?
weekends.
Sorry, how many points we
We'll
behind?
be fourth. Well, no, we're still going to be third, but we'll be tied.
Fifth.
We'll be drew on points with
Okay,
West Ham. So whatever we do,
last one, Gary. Chelsea at home to Man United.
You asked me, asshole. Can't move on yet.
why are you being so? Why are you being so rude to him?
Ornery. He's so ornery.
Ornery.
So rude. Tony, forgive me. Of course, forgive me.
I'm going for a Burnley draw. I'm not sure
Burnley
if
at
I'm
home
going with
to
that as
Tottenham.
my upset yet.
That's your upset?
I said I'm not sure if it's my upset yet. But I'm going
Okay,
with
well,
the
possibly. To be confirmed
draw.
later. All right, Tony, just to make sure I get to you, I'll go to you first. Chelsea at home to Man United.
Chelsea.
Chelsea beat Man United up so badly. They're in such disarray for when we meet them, Gary.
Chelsea needs to destroy them, punish them. So yeah, they looked really good today as well. Like, I mean, what are the top 3 teams? Are those the top 3 teams in the world?
Who?
Who's up there with them?
With
not
who?
PSG. With
Bayern.
Liverpool, Chelsea, and City.
Liverpool, Chelsea, City. The best team probably outside of that would be maybe um, one of the is it Inter Milan?
Mm.
Maybe Milan, maybe Bayern, probably Bayern.
You think Bayern's could beat any of those three teams?
No,
That's what I mean. Like, what team? What are the three best teams in the world? Are they playing in the Premier League right
I would
now? The
think
way
no,
on form, for example. I think. I mean,
definitely.
that's what we
Classy eye.
that's what we're dealing with, right? I mean, then and they
Maybe
and
Madrid give him a night.
yeah. Mm.
All right, so let's get into this Kahoot game. We'll see what happens. Right, it'll be fun anyway.
Hmm.
Um, let's see if I can navigate it. I'll give you guys the pen.
All right, so let's
Um,
see.
hopefully
For those in the chats, if you've got the Kahoot app up,
you
he
got
will
the
be
Kahoot
giving
app
you
up.
a pin.
Let's see if Ray figures a way to fuck me through the computer.
Let's see if
Oh,
I can
jeez.
do this. First of all, let's see if I can do this.
It's taking a few seconds to load, so I guess it's having its own issues. All right, so whenever you're ready.
What's the pin, Ray?
Hold on. Okay,
Hold on. You should
We'll
be
get
ready,
there.
Ray.
Did you create the questions here?
I certainly did. I had so much fun doing it as well. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
That's not the one. Oh, there we go.
What's the pin, Ray?
Tony, chill out.
I don't have patience for Ray. You should be on top of it. Expect more from Ray.
Ray, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Tony.
Tony's had too much whiskey.
Oh boy.
Ray, is that hard to figure out?
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not technically.
Expect more from you, Ray. I know you're not technically enabled, but still. Isn't that hard?
This is fun. This is fun when you're fumbling around with stuff here. This is really fun.
What's the pin, Ray? I feel like Brad Pitt and Seven. What's in the box? What's
All
in
right,
the box,
here
Ray?
we go. Here we go. You ready? Here's the pen. Here's the pen.
About
Can you see
fucking
that?
time.
I'll tell you. 886-4453. 886-4453. Let me put it in here. Four, 4, 5, 3. The Urban Ghost is in. Yes.
Am I in, Ray?
You're in. Tony's in. DWTT is. Rids is in. You guys are brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Hey there.
So we
Test it
will.
next time before we go live, Ray.
What?
Said test it before we go live next time.
What do you mean? He did everything. Chill out.
He didn't test the pin.
I will. So we'll start with 4 players, right? Urban Ghost is in. I hope you can do the. So let's start.
Whoever's got the fastest internet, I guess, will.
No, not necessarily.
Well,
3, 2, 1. Can you see the countdown?
Yeah.
Perfect. Traditional Thanksgiving meal. Tofu, turkey, tuna, or tripe.
How does that work? What am I supposed to be looking at here?
You should have a color-coded key.
Yeah, no. You know, I'm gonna. I just
3
picked some.
answers. We got 3 answers.
You know, as you can hear, my dog is making noises.
That is fine. No problem at all. So there we go. We got 3 answers in. The next question is coming up right about now. Tony, the scoreboard.
I didn't see my option, so I got
What
0.
major city is Arsenal located in? Louisville, Lisbon, Letterkenny, or London? Have you guys seen any of this?
I'm not seeing the update, right?
You're not seeing it on the screen, but you are playing.
I'm not seeing it. I just have to listen to you, right?
I don't know how this game is supposed to work. I just see four shapes and colors and stuff and nothing. So am I supposed to see some words next to it or
Yeah, you're
pictures
supposed
or
to see some
something?
words next to it. So look, I will tell you what the colors are and the answers are, okay?
Okay.
He's go. Ray's just pay attention. Pay
Oh,
attention to the order Ray's going in.
So Tony,
oh,
are you seeing the
I'm not
answers?
seeing shit, but I just pay attention to Ray. He's
so
going in
Tony,
the correct order. Just pay attention.
Yeah,
to
so
Ray.
Ray definitely needed to do a test run, like Tony said.
Ray fucked this one up like he always does.
He did not. He just didn't prepare well. There's a big difference.
right.
I don't know. It still says dust yourself off. I don't know. Am I supposed to do something? What question are we on right now?
Number 3, if Ray ever starts it.
This is going well. All right.
District.
Number 3, here we go.
Great quiz, Ray.
What is Stan Kroenke's nickname? Red is silly, orange is snoring, blue is sly, green is silent.
Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to, if it's supposed to show the answers, but it's not doing that. So either that option is turned off, Ray, or
Ray doesn't know how this shit works. We got 31.
All
31
4 of
questions.
you answered correctly. On that one.
28 more to go, Gary.
Okay, now
Enjoy
the points
the
are coming
ride.
in. Now the points are coming in. Tony's 1772, DWTT's 866, Urban Ghost is 726, and Rids is 670. And listen, I promise next time I'll do this better, okay? Next question here. Number 4 out of 21. What team was Arteta's first opponent as coach? Red is Bournemouth, orange is Chelsea, blue is Burnley, green is Everton.
I think I got that wrong. I know I got that wrong now. Crap.
I don't think a guy's paying enough attention to Ray's order there.
Yeah, I did. I got that wrong. I knew I got it wrong when I clicked the button.
I will endeavor to make this better next time for everybody's
So
experience.
how can you not show us on the screen what the questions and answers are?
No,
Apparently not, Gary.
I
Isn't
am
doing it
not.
yet.
Let me see if I can do this better. Okay.
Ray, you dropped the ball.
Maybe it's better. I'll just play it. We'll just play this out, will I?
All right, let's do it.
Because, all right, points are coming in. Next question, 5 out of 21. Who did Arsenal beat in 2005 FA Cup final? Red is Southampton, orange is Liverpool, blue is Chelsea, green is Manchester United. Who did Arsenal beat in the 2005 FA Cup final? Red, Southampton, orange, Liverpool, blue, Chelsea, green, Man United. Somebody had a correct answer of Manchester United. Rids has gone up to second place with that answer. Tony's on 1772, Rids 1195, DWTT in the dark 866, Urban Ghost 726. Bear with me for next time, it'll be better. Next question coming up. Number 6 out of 21. What is Arsenal's club nickname? Red, the Goonies. Blue, the Gunners. Orange, the Gophers. Green, the Gators.
The Gators.
What is
Gary's favorite
Arsenal's
team.
club nickname?
Gary's favorite team, the Gators. Come
The
on.
Goonies, the Gunners, the Gophers, the Gators.
Yeah, it's just all
The
about.
Goonies
It's
is
all
a good
about.
movie.
It's all
right?
about internet speed, man.
4
The
correct
Goonies is a
answers.
good.
You all got that right. Tony 2632, Red 1769. Gary, you must have answered that a bit quicker than Reds. You're on 1718, so you're closing in. Urban Ghost 1272. Listen carefully. Here's the next question. 7 out of 21. Where did Arsenal finish in the league last season? Orange is 7th, blue is 8th. Red is 7th, blue is 8th. Orange is 9th, green is 10th.
You know, the fact that you redid that really kind of scared me a little bit.
Orange is red, blue is
It's all about fucking internet speed, as Gary said.
I had to give you guys some easy ones. So everybody, all 4 of you got that right. Gary, you just passed Rids right now. Rids has a streak of 3 correct answers in a row.
God's still fucking ahead, and that's all.
Your answer was quicker. Tony's ahead. Next question, 8 out of 21. Which year did Arsenal not win the league? Red is 2002. Blue is 2004. Orange is 2010. Green is 1971. Which year did Arsenal not win the league? Red 2002. Blue 2004. Orange 2010. Green 1971. Three answers.
Gary, you were born during the double
3
year.
answers in. Somebody picked 2002, which is incorrect. 2010 is the correct answer.
The reason why I know that is because we always talk about, like, you know, it's been like almost 20 years since we've done the business. So
Yep.
I blame the whiskey on that one.
No, Tony, you can't blame it now.
Urban Ghost, you're closing, but you're still 4th place on 2451. Rids has a streak of 4 answers on 3047. Gary is on 3303, and Tony is 3526. So it's gonna be tight. It's fun. Next one coming up here, 9 of 21. Correct anagram of Arsene Wenger. And none of you can see it, right?
No.
Right.
Fucking right. Way to go, Ray.
How do you see the picture? Do you see the anagrams?
Yeah, pick blue. I'll give you that one. Pick blue, everyone.
Did you can you see them on your end?
Yes.
Why can't we see him, Ray? What are you doing wrong?
I wasn't a fair one.
Why are you hiding them from us?
Tony's in the lead. Gary, who have a highest answer streak of 4. Sorry, Rids. We broke your sequence there. Next question coming up. 10 of 21. Scorer of Arsenal's second goal in the North London derby. Red is Emile Smith-Rowe. Blue is Odegaard. Orange is Oba. Green is Saka.
Oh boy.
Scorer of the second goal in North London derby. Emile Smith-Rowe, red. Odegaard, blue. Oba, orange. Saka, green.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Gary.
I don't know. I don't remember stuff like I don't always remember stuff like that.
Gary just moves on like I do, right? Who gives a fuck?
One person had the correct answer. It was Aubameyang.
I can give you my feelings of how things are going, but I don't remember that specific sometimes.
Whoever picked orange is going to move forward in this segment. So Rids has moved up. He's 16 points behind you now, Gary, in 3rd place. Tony's 41-42. Gary's 39-16. Rids 3900. Urban Ghost 24-51.
Can I lead it pull the finish line? Let's
We're
find
going to
out.
do this again on Sunday, and we're going to figure this sharing thing out, okay? 11 of 21. Team Arsenal beat 2-0 in the league this season. Blue is Crystal Palace. Red is Burnley. Orange is Aston Villa. Green is Leicester City. The team that Arsenal beat 2-0 in the league. Red, Burnley. Blue, Crystal Palace. Orange, Aston Villa. Green, Leicester. 2 answers for Leicester City. 1 for Orange. 2 people are moving forward. Gary's in the lead. He's gone past Tony.
Fuck you, Gary.
46-42. Tony.
How rude, Tony.
When you guys are able to see this on Sunday, you're going to enjoy this. It's going to be a lot more fun, okay? Next one, 12 of 21. What do we think of Tottenham? Red is sugar. Blue is shit. Orange is silverware. Green is trophyless.
So you can't get a perfect score because if the answer is not the first one, you're
There are 2
done.
answers up there. That should be right.
4 answers for shit. Everybody got that right.
2 answers should be right, though, right? Trophyless and shit.
I know, but you have to be technically right. All 4 of you got points. Some people
Am I
will
back
get
in the
more.
lead now?
No, there's 500 points between you and Gary in the lead.
Fuck
Approximately
you, Gary.
another 500 points to Rids, and then about another 900 points to Urban Ghost. So, Urban Ghost, I'm rooting for you. Next, 13 of 21. Until recently, who was at the wheel? Red, Olivier. Blue, Oblivious. Orange, Ole. Green, Clark W. Griswold. Red, Olivier. Blue, Oblivious.
I already know you're obsessed with Ollie. It's
Orange,
Ollie. Come on.
Ole. Green, Clark W. Griswold.
It's orange, right? Come on.
3 answers for Orange. 1 person picked Olivier. Okay. Gary's in the lead by about 500 points.
Fuck you, Gary.
14 of 21.
Dude, I didn't even get to answer some of the questions because I wasn't here.
Number of games the Invincibles lost. Red, 49. Blue, 22. Orange, 0. Green, 1.
I don't know. This was a hard one. Hopefully I got it right. I don't know.
Orange.
All 4 of you need to get this right. All 4 of you. Yes, correct. All 4.
I think Gary's winning on internet speed. Fuck you, Gary.
Gary's ahead by 500 points. Rids is back on a streak of three in a row. He's 1,000 points behind Tony in 3rd place.
What's
Urban
my streak,
Ghost.
Ray?
Urban Ghost will only show streaks of people who are doing well.
Well, fuck you then.
15 of 21. True or false? Arshavin played for Russia. Blue is true. Red is false. Arshavin played for Russia. Arshavin played for Russia. Blue is true. Red is false.
Oh, I don't know.
4 answers correct. Blue. How fast?
I guessed. I don't know why.
Tony was fast.
Tony is 300 points behind Gary. Gary's on a streak of 5 correct answers in a row.
I'm coming after you, Gary.
Oh, no.
I wanted to read it. I wanted to read it.
16.
Finish.
Oba is captain of which country? Red is France. Blue is Gabon. Orange is Ivory Coast. Green is Ghana. Aubameyang is captain of which country? France, Gabon, Ivory Coast, or Ghana? 4 answers correct. Gabon. Speed is of the essence for you guys.
Internet speed.
Urban Ghost is back with a streak of 3. Good job, Urban Ghost. There is 400 points between Gary and Tony.
Fucking internet speed. I know I hit it before Gary did.
17 to 21. What is this player's nickname? It is Dennis Bergkamp. Red, the Flying Dutchman. Blue, the Terminator. Orange, the Iceman. Green, the Genius.
I fucked up on that one.
Dennis
I know. I think
Bergkamp.
I might have messed up on this one.
Dennis Bergkamp. Red, the Flying Dutchman.
I fucked
Oh,
up on this one.
you know what? I was a little. You know what? I was. I knew he doesn't fly, so I thought maybe Flying Dutchman was it when I pressed Iceman. So
One
uh,
answer. One answer is orange. One
Fuck you,
person got that
Gary.
one. Yeah, Gary got it right.
I guess the right one of the two. So
18 of 21. From what club did Arsenal sign this club legend? It's Ian Wright. From what club? Red, Crystal Palace. Wimbledon, blue. Orange is Charlton. Green is Southampton.
Gary should know this one.
I
Ian
don't
Wright.
know.
Look alike.
Red, Crystal Palace.
I don't know this one.
Blue,
I'm guessing.
Wimbledon.
I'm guessing.
Unfair question. It was Gary's look-alike.
Yeah.
Somebody
No.
picked Wimbledon, which is
I probably
incorrect.
still get it wrong, so it won't matter.
3 of you picked Crystal Palace, which is correct. Ian Wright. It's tightened up on Gary. I think you get that one wrong, Gary. You got
Yeah.
that one wrong. 400 points to Tony in second place. Rids is about 1,600 points back in third place behind
Coming after you, Gary.
and
No winning
Urban
my
Ghost.
nose.
Urban Ghost, get third place. Come on. 19 of 21. We got 3 left. What is your favorite Arsenal YouTube channel? All of the answers are Arsenal fan circles, so you can't go wrong. What is your favorite Arsenal YouTube channel? All of the answers are Arsenal fan
Fucking
circles.
internet speed sucks ass. Gary's a winner.
You might still get me though, because
Pick anything. You're all correct. You're all correct. Speed. There's 400 points now between Tony and Gary. Rids in third place. Urban Ghost fourth.
Pick it wrong, Gary.
2 left.
Oh.
Here we go. What number does Pepe wear? Red is 29. Blue is 19. Orange is 15. Green is 23. What number does Pepe wear? Hopefully he scores.
I don't know. I don't look at it. I barely ever see him play, so I don't even know what shirt he
Red
wears.
29. Blue 19.
I have a shirt, so I better not fuck this one up.
3 of you got the correct answer of blue, which is 19. Number 19.
Am I ahead of Gary now?
Yes, you're ahead of Gary. You're ahead of Gary by going into the last question.
By how many points?
About 500 points. Last question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Name this player. The player is Cazorla. Red, Ramsey. Blue, Brady. Fabregas. Orange, Cazorla, green. And that's
I
tough.
beat you, Gary.
Yeah, you beat me. No way.
My
There's no way.
nose.
This would be so much better if you guys could see the screen, but we'll
Well, you know what? I think.
I'll get better.
I
4
think.
answers. 4
I think the guests are behind us. So
It's down to speed here. The podium has been set. Third place.
First place. Yay.
Rids is third. Gary second.
this is stupid. Nobody likes
Oh.
this.
Tony wins. Tony wins.
I like it. I would.
Yeah, you need to get this working because you know what happens when because there's a delay anyways, right? So you're doing this. They can see the questions. They don't see the answers. So that's why they're getting timed out. Because by the time they got the answer, the timer on Kahoots was already done. So they need to see the answers as soon as like everybody else. So yeah, you have to get that working, Ray.
Okay.
Oh, stop your excuses, Gary.
No, it's not excuses for me. It's for our guests, Tony. Our fans, all right? The people that enjoy listening to us.
I won. Stop coming up with excuses.
Nobody, you know what, Tony? Nobody cares. It was a test run. It doesn't count. It was preseason. Nobody cares.
You're never gonna hear the end of this now. You know that.
That's the first 3 games of the season.
Tony
they don't
won.
count.
Tony
they don't count. Nobody cares because it didn't
no
count.
Selhurst Park fuck up.
Okay, listen. Apologies to Reddy and apologies to the Urban Ghost. So we'll get it sorted for next time. I hope you enjoyed it.
I give it a thumb up.
No, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, I know you're limited to 10, so
Yeah, we'll fill 10 on Sunday. There's more people coming in, but Rudy and Urban Ghost will have a leg up on
mm.
the competition.
I got
Ray, you
14 of
forgot to tell us
21
the first
correct.
two answer colors. So
I
get
got
out the rush.
2/3 of them right, Ray. 14 of 21.
Oh, see, you're able to get your feedback from it,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I got 2/3 out correct too.
I hope
I was faster, Gary. How many points did I win by, Ray?
Nobody cares.
I took a picture.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did.
How many did I win by, Ray?
You won by
500.
500 and some points. Yeah, you got 14 out of 21. This is funny because Red's got 15 out of 21 answered. It's
But you
just
know what? It's because of the
speed.
timing. It's the
I'm
timing.
fast enough a
Their
figure,
their
Ray.
average score is less than ours because by the time
Oh,
you put
shut
the
up, Gary. I'm faster enough a
it
trigger.
has nothing to do with you, Tony.
Oh, hush.
I'm
Hush.
talking about
Hush,
our
Gary.
I'm
I
talking
won.
about our I'm
I
talking
won.
about Riddy and Urban
Hush.
Ghost.
I
Tony,
won.
nobody cares.
Ray does.
All right. So listen, it took me an hour to put it together. So anyway,
You shouldn't have said that.
What a fucking hour Ray wasted.
See where you went there, Ray. You shouldn't. That's too much information.
so
Mm.
should I? Yeah, that's too much information. You're right. You're right. Uh, yeah. Anyway, I'll try and figure that out next time. Okay. All right. So I think we'll leave it there, right, Tony? Did we hit 2 hours?
Oh, is that what you wanted to
Not
do?
yet.
We
Not
didn't
yet.
even talk about. We didn't even
We're
talk
not
about. I'm
there,
just making
Ray.
stuff up now. I
We
don't
gotta
know
keep going.
what we didn't talk about.
Thanks, Urban Ghost. Listen, we'll try and refine. I'll try and refine that. It's all on me. You know when you make a bad pass and you have to say, "Listen, it's on me.
Yeah.
It's on me." This technical stuff's not easy.
No. It was fun. It was definitely fun. I mean, I know it's limited to what 10 players or whatever for the.
We
So
got 7 minutes to carry on, Ray. 2 hours is my contract.
no, I'm looking. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this game. I'm probably.
You want to do a head-to-head game? There's a head-to-head game if you guys want to play it.
Yeah.
Why not, Ray? Let's see what the fuck happens.
Let's see what it is. Put in this number. I'll type it in here. Riddy and Urban Ghost, you can try it as well. And I will try to share it properly, okay?
Let's see.
886-1054.
Just a second here. Let me. Uh-oh. How do I? Okay. What was the number again?
886-1054. It's going to be a head-to-head, so probably you.
1054.
4, yeah.
Okay.
And
Not asking me.
I will try to share the screen properly this time, okay? Entire screen.
Hold on, Ray. It ain't letting me do it.
Okay, there we go. I think I figured it out. Can you see the screen now? It might delay a second. Yes. I think we got it now. Urban Ghost is in. Gary's in. I don't know what it is.
It won't let me enter, Ray.
886-1054. Rids is in. We'll wait for you, Tony.
It's not letting me.
Do you know your numbers?
It doesn't let me enter it, Ray. Or Gary. Sorry.
You don't know your numbers?
I know my numbers. It doesn't give me a place to enter it.
So now this is selecting. This will be a lot better, okay? But I don't know what this is. I think this is a head-to-head game.
Well, it's not head-to-head if I can't participate, Ray.
Well, we will give you a minute. I feel like the Rids and Urban Ghost. Here we go. Trust the process. This is ready.
Okay.
Feel
So
like
what?
you,
So Tony, what is it? What do you mean? What do you? What's going on?
It's not giving me options.
What do you mean it's not giving you an option?
It says keep playing or quit.
Quit.
quit and put
And
it
then you
in
have
the
to
I
go
hit
back
quit.
to the
I
pen. You have to
quit.
go
That
back.
gave me like a $6.99 or $9.99 option.
Tell you what, I can play this one as well. I'm going to play this.
If
game.
you hit quit and then you go back to where the screen where you can enter the pen and you can put the pen in.
It doesn't give me that option. It's a splash cards.
Close the app
practice.
and open it back up again, then, dude.
I've tried it, Gary, like 4 times already.
Well, maybe your phone is done.
What do you want to call me here? Rainbow Ray?
Asshole. I can't participate, so.
All right, we're going to start. And I don't know what this is, folks. So let's go. Ready? Ready, Urban Ghost. Ready, Gary. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Oh, okay. Let's do this. It's the same thing again. So now you're getting the benefit of just have to remember all the answers, right? Tony, you see that now?
Am I in there now?
Tell you what, Tony, I'll play for you.
It's asking me what major city Arsenal is located in.
Tony, you give the answers and I will I'll do it on mine. You can be me.
I can't see it that fucking close, sir.
What's the answer, Tony?
Linden.
He's determined to win this one now.
I know about the.
Well, I can't fucking participate, so fuck you, Ray.
All right, your name's not in it, okay? So here we go. You can admire all of the GIFs.
Silent. It's silent, Ray.
I got it.
So why is it? Why? Okay, so. Okay. Yeah. See, I think people can get better scores now because we're all on the same. We're synced in.
Yeah.
So.
But we figured out how to do this, Gary. That's the important thing, right?
Except for fucking Tony.
Which team was Arteta's first opponent?
Well, I think I got this right this time. Oh my dog's about trying to kill himself. It's doing like the
Everton. Green.
No, I got it wrong last time because of that. So
Who picked blue? Okay.
looks
Let's
like
go.
Urban
See
Ghost
my
got
name
that.
up there.
Gary's in the lead. With
Is he?
Arsenal beating the 20.
I had a double tap there, so I think I might be a little slow on that one. I think I got it right this time because I wasn't right.
Red. Oh, it's green. Fuck me. You made for classical TV, Ray.
What was Arsenal's club nickname?
Gunners. Blue. Fucking as good as Shores as if they would have.
Who picked the Goonies?
I would have because I love the movie.
Gary's determined here.
Are
Where
you
else
sure?
in the league last season?
Hey, blue.
I do like this. This would be kind of cool with when we.
With
When
people.
Ray fucking
Well, it
figures
would just
it out.
just be cool to do again. So for sure.
Yeah.
Ray dropped the ball. Big time.
Next, the podium. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. 66-25, right behind you, Gary.
Mm.
There we go, Reds and Urban Ghost. Which year did Arsenal not win the league?
2010.
My finger slipped on Goonies, says Riddy.
Oops. Oops.
Whose finger slipped on 2004?
Come on, I'm beating you guys. I just can't play.
Gary's in the lead only by a little bit.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. I would
Next
be ahead.
question. Correct anagram of Arsene Wenger.
What? I don't know what this is. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I paused a little bit
Green.
to simulate me struggling, Gary.
Green.
I guess so. Hopefully Tony's right.
That was a tough
Blue?
one. When I do
I
anagrams,
was for sure it's green. Fuck me.
unfairly, I go into the lead, Gary.
Mm. You created a question, so you better get them right.
Yeah. A score of Arsenal's second goal in North London Derby.
I think I got it wrong last time, so I'm going to guess again. I don't know who I guessed last time, actually.
Urban Ghost says beer fingers. 3 answers for Oba.
I
You got it
fucked
right.
up last time as orange.
You got it wrong again.
Gary,
How'd
I'm
you fuck up
sailing up
2 times in a row, Gary?
into the lead.
Hmm.
Team Arsenal beat 2-0 in the league this season. Great goal by Wilshere. And we'll be able to talk about the gifts as well while we're waiting for everyone to put their answers in.
Green.
Leicester City.
I can't play, Ray. This sucks.
Urban Ghost closing in already. What do we think of Tottenham?
Shit. Blue. Blue, Ray.
Well, Ray, you better be faster on this one. This is running from your computer.
I can hear the excuses now.
No excuses. I got a couple
I can't
questions
fucking
wrong.
play, so I got plenty of excuses.
Yeah. I was leading you.
Ray should win his own fucking quiz.
Until
Especially
recently,
when I
who
can
was at the
participate.
wheel? Until recently, who was at the wheel?
I was
This
a
will be
little
good
slow.
Sunday.
A little slow on
Oli!
that one.
Ray's obsessed with Oli. Of course it's orange. Oli.
I was a little slow on that one.
That's the fucking easiest one of the quiz, Gary.
No, but I was slow on it.
I would have won.
Number of games the Invincibles lost.
0. Orange. I'm helping you out, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
This is like a dry run for Sunday now. So listen. Four answers for Ole.
Gary's closing in. Come on, pay attention to me, Gary. I'll help you along.
Fast answers. True or false? Arshavin played for Russia.
No.
I'm not listening to you, Tony. I got it right last time, so unless Ray's playing games with us,
Correct. 4-0. 4 answers correct.
Come on, Gary. Catch up.
Urban Ghost, as quickly as you can answer. You catch ready. Oba is captain of which country?
Starts with a G, Gary.
Ghana. Four answers for Gabon. correct.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Gary. Catch up.
Urban
I don't
Ghost
think I can.
is
I'm
close.
rooting for Gary.
Urban Ghost close to Riddy.
I
What
don't
is
think I
this
have enough.
player's nick? What is this player's nickname?
Iceman, Gary. Iceman.
I don't think I have enough questions to catch him even on internet speed. Why is this question so long?
I'm gonna try to help you, Gary.
It's like 40-something seconds.
Four correct answers. Close between Urban Ghosts and Riddy now.
Come on, Gary. Catch in. Catch in.
From what club did Arsenal sign this club legend? Ian Wright.
Crystal Palace, Gary.
I wasn't listening to you guys when you said the answer.
You gotta love Ian Wright.
I was really slow on this one, so I think Ray's pulling ahead. Did he? Yeah, no, he didn't pull ahead of me.
Gary, pay attention. I got it right.
It's unfair. What is your favorite YouTube channel?
Hit any fucking button.
Literally any button. They're all correct answers.
You closed in by hair, Gary. 19, Gary. 19.
What number is Pepe wearing?
Yeah, the one thing about Pepe, I mean, I think he needs opportunities, but he also needs to grab those opportunities and take advantage of them.
Yeah.
He's not doing that. You know what?
Did
And
you
that,
use,
what? The 72 million.
internet speed?
If that's the thing that's weighing him down, that's on him at this point in his career.
Did you gain any, Gary? Gained a little bit.
Last one.
Mm.
Name this player.
Now Tony gets the idea. He's just trying to help us beat Ray, which isn't going to happen. It's Ray's game, and he always wins. So,
listen, yeah. I think that's fair to say that this time, Gary. But
I would have fucking won though. I could have played. Fuck you, Ray.
Yeah. Those two missed questions by me basically shot down any opportunity I had. Somebody got 21 of 21. Imagine who was that?
I bet I got him in faster than Ray, cocksucker.
Hey, the channel. I think the channel gets negative points for a bad language, Tony.
Sorry. We get way negative points in.
Yeah. Okay, listen. That was fun. A little bit of fun. That's all it's supposed to be, right?
We're over 2 hours now, Ray.
No, that was fun. Yeah. So, I mean, we're hoping for a really good match next time around, right? So
Ray learns how to share his screen.
Yep. On Sunday, all systems go. We'll have more participation. There'll be Mahir. There'll be Matt in the house as well. Mahir will likely defer to other people to give 10 spots to.
I may or may not be here.
Tony's absolutely pissed. Is that true, Tony? Yeah. Listen, ready. We'll iron out the kinks so Gary doesn't look so unhappy at the end.
I miss questions. So it's all on me.
But I think it'll be interactive. We've been looking for something too, and I think I might throw in.
Urban goes to smashed.
There might be one question where we have to guess what Tony's thinking.
It's going to be no different than what do we think of Tottenham? So,
What the fuck would be my answer, Gary?
It'll be
not shit.
We'll have to put 4 nominees up for Tony's man in the match and see which one he gets. So, yeah, look, Urban Ghost, thanks for hanging out. I know it wasn't great experience there for that game, but hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll fine tune
I won the first one. That's all that matters. I can
Nobody.
participate in the second.
That was a test run. Weren't really
Yeah.
playing that one for real.
I
So-
won the first one, Gary.
No. Nobody heard
I
you.
won. I won.
If a tree fell in the woods, did it actually? Does
Who
it make
won
a
the
sound?
first one,
Nobody
Ray?
knows because they didn't hear it.
Ray, who won the first one?
Tony won the first one.
Ray, I knew you would do that.
I didn't have to say that, but I did say that.
Who couldn't participate in the second one?
All right, so you can see that, right? That's how I shared the screen.
That actually was really cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I got it sorted out. Okay.
They
No, it's
try to
cool.
give.
Like whatever you did this time, like it's fine. And like, of course, since you're the host, you can't play because you get the answers before
Mhm.
everybody else. So, but I did like that. That was pretty cool.
Oh no, Ray's
really
kind
cool.
of slow.
I am slow, or the way I operated the game was kind of slow.
No, you're kind of slow.
He's just needling you, trying to get a
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Listen. Let's get out of here, right? Well,
I
enough
guess
of-
so. It is the night before. It's not the night before Christmas. It's the night
That's
before
it.
Turkey Day.
Let's. Okay. Thankful for the people who were here with us tonight. Thankful
No final
for the
thoughts,
viewers.
Ray?
Thankful for the viewers. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, right?
Riddy and Urban Ghost, thanks for hanging out and playing this the quiz game with us. Yeah, we'll do this again. I mean, I do like it. I don't know how fast it goes. If it's
What are you thankful for, Gary? That's your final word.
Thank you for my family, the health that I got, the friends that I've met.
Yep.
One answer, Gary, not three.
There's
No.
lots of answers, not just one answer. You
Lots of
know that. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're helpful.
It's a quiz show. You can only pick one.
You're thankful for a lot of things.
Good night,
Health.
Urban Ghost.
Health,
Good night,
Gary.
Gary. Tony is thankful for whiskey.
Right now, you know what? Today, yes, he's got
Today's show was brought to you by the letter
All
W.
right, what about you? Got is it one or two dogs? You got two dogs in that house, right? So
Yep.
you're
So-
thankful for them, right? So
Yeah. It's called turkey. That's all it is. Urban Ghost. Go get yourself some turkey for Christmas.
yeah, you guys needed to figure out that I worked for a British company years ago, and we were they had never done that. They had never done Thanksgiving, so we went over to their house and we did Thanksgiving. It was really fun. Think about it. You just sit around, you eat, and you drink, and you watch football.
Yeah.
It's like Boxing Day, right? I mean, Boxing
Either
Day, you
type
do the
of
same
football,
thing,
Gary.
except for, huh?
Said you can watch either type of football if you want.
Hopefully, watch the Cowboys lose. But we're not talking about football. It's about the real football right now. Arsenal.
American football. The Eagles,
Arsenal.
right? The
It
Eagles.
starts. I guess we'll talk about what we're going to do this weekend, but definitely we'll have a podcast Sunday. We're going to have some fun with this. I think Sunday we'll have more people in. People who have watched this shit show, right, tonight will understand what the game's all about.
It's Prime
No,
Rainbow Ray.
this was cool.
Prime
So
Rainbow Ray.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
Rainbow
Why is he being so mean to you?
Urban Ghost, you've
I
got
was
to
being
figure.
nice,
You've
saying
got it
Prime
sorted.
Rainbow
You got to
Ray.
figure it out. Come back Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK time. We'll have a little bit of fun with this. I think we'll have. I'll make the. It was 20 seconds to get your questions in, but we'll have a little bit of banter after each question, and we'll stretch it out.
I already did that, Ray, because I couldn't participate.
You know what, Tony? You know what? Things just happen for a reason. That's what they say. They just happen for a reason. I'm sorry. This is the way it goes sometimes.
I would have
did.
beat Ray the second time. Come on.
3 points and set. Really, definitely go and enjoy the game and tell us about it later.
Oh no, definitely. I
He's
want to hear
going to the game.
I want to hear. You know what? I'm hoping you see a really good match, and a really comfortable win.
Yep, that's what it's all about. Enjoy the. Have you been to a game before? If you haven't, it's
Wrap it up, Ray. I need to go take a piss.
Gary.
It's all about Tony. It's all about Tony.
He's a bit of a prima donna. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I am chilled.
I'm eating, Gary.
Tony's all high strung. I mean, he's got
You're
people
on
in
every
the
Arsenal
dungeon.
podcast, Gary. Come
He's
on.
got people in the dungeon and all that. So, yeah.
Listen,
I
thanks for
did not
watching,
go to the
everyone.
dungeon. I went and got whiskey.
Download the Kahoot app. Be ready for Sunday. We'll get 10 spots in there.
Did I feed the Hey Ray? Did I feed the people in the basement or go get whiskey?
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Well, and the thing, Ray, that you can do also with the Kahoot thing is if you have a large number of people in the chat, you can have them try to beat a panelist or beat a couple of panelists and let everybody else kind of watch it. So,
or what we could do, Gary, I mean, if there is enough interest, we could play 2 games. You know what I mean? Have
true.
2 groups of 10 people in there, and that way Tony isn't the only one who's going to win it. You know what I mean? First game in almost 2 years post lockdown. Really, definitely go and enjoy that.
Yeah.
Get
That's pretty nice. Really enjoy it. Have fun. You know, the one thing I always said when we were going through our bad spell is that I don't think I want to go to I wouldn't go to a game because I can't leave. I'm not leaving. You know, I see a lot of fans leave. When the match is gone, when the match is gone, when the match is done, and that's even winning too. Sometimes they leave, and I can't. I'm like, if I'm going, I'm watching the whole thing. So
there we go with Tony's conspiracy theories. Me against him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely get that, Gary. You're there for the whole experience, and you want to get into the stadium as well and see the players warming up and take.
So that's the thing. So you
Tony's
get there.
Up from a liquid spirit.
So you're right about that. You want to get there early and see them when they come out to warm up, and then they go into the locker room and then they come back out.
The goalkeepers are being worked as well. That's all that stuff that I loved as well.
So so that's like it's an hour and a half just for the match. So you're talking maybe 2.5 hours of watching at the stadium. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going to a match when I get a chance.
Have a great time, Rudy. Have a great time.
Yes, definitely, Rudy. Enjoy.
All right. Listen, we will see you, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a great Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. If you're not celebrating, just go get a turkey in England and celebrate.
What if you got 2 turkeys? I got 2 turkeys.
What are you going to do with 2 turkeys?
I ended up with a smoked one. My friend ended up getting a smoked one. He bought a frozen one like 2 weeks ago. So 2 turkeys.
All right, we'll have a quiz on Sunday. Tony, let's defeat Tony. He'll be the defending champion, Gary.
I won't be here. I don't think I'll be here. I think I'll be in Missouri.
That's right. Okay.
Missouri.
Okay. Enjoy that, Tony.
Yeah.
And we'll see you when you come back.
I'll try to make an appearance, but no promises.
This one's for you, Tony. Good night, turkey. All right, listen, we appreciate you. We appreciate everyone who watched live and everyone who will watch. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at the weekend with more fun and more Arsenal fun and more quizzes, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, take care, everyone.
All right, see everyone.
Thanksgiving.
See you.
Come on, you Gooners. 3